Hello and welcome everyone to my recommendations for Steam's 2025 Eastern Games Fest. Now we're going to be going through some games that have already released and some games that are upcoming. So why don't we start off with a banger and hop into Miside. I'm sure you guys have heard of this game before, but without further ado, let me go into introducing it. Now, Miside is a horror game whose main draw is its character designs and story. So, to give you an idea of what you're getting into without spoiling the story, I would say your situation is akin to a fly in a Venus flytrap, with the different metas being the sweet nectar of the flytrap. There's no doubt in my mind that the main target audience of this game is the visual novel crew, which could include hardcore fans to even entry-level fans. Miside has so much to offer with its different endings, as well as the upcoming peaceful mode. I have no idea when it's coming out, don't even ask me. But I do highly recommend this game to play for yourself. So if you have the chance to buy it and play it, please do. Now on to the next one. Alright, so our next one is Relic Guardian, which is a cute anime tower defense game with chibi character. Wait, hold up, is that Giorno? It is a motherfucking JoJo reference. Nice to see that we got JoJo fans doing stuff now that we got Steel Ball Run anime announced. Alright, back to Relic Guardians. Alright, let me give you the lowdown on the story. So basically, we're summoned to this island because it's being corrupted by otherworldly creatures. Basically, we get Isekai here to clean up this mess. And we utilize the towers and this person that summoned us, which is the witch, Fanny, to save the place. The demo only has the first stage, which is about 5 different parts. It's pretty fun. Let me show you the towers. Okay, so the game only gives you 5 towers, and you only get the basic upgrades for them for the demo, aside from your melee units, where you get the Serpent Sanctuary, which is pretty useful. Each version of the base 5 towers has 4 modes you can select from, with one being just the ordinary with no buffs, no debuffs, no nothing, and the rest being buffs such as having more attack power, less health, and shooting 2 arrows but you deal less damage. This helps to add a lot of variation to the gameplay, coupled with the fact that you have to do challenge mode to get all of these. Makes for a really fun feedback loop where you have to piece together the different towers to figure out how you're gonna beat the different challenges and game modes. I will add that the boss fights are also really fun. From what I've seen from the demo, the game doesn't just have you just sit around and fight a boss. The bosses actually try to destroy your towers, and you can pick up your towers, move them around to prevent them from getting destroyed, as you see here. I forgot to mention that Penny, the witch that summons you, also has alternate forms for different circumstances. Right now in the demo there's only the melee form and the mage tower form, but that also adds another layer to the gameplay that will help you find much more enjoyment in this game than some other tower defense games. Now on to the next. We're going to be checking out a cultivation game, and if you're a fan of manhwas such as Fighting Bricks the Spear, otherwise known as Battle Through the Heavens, or Mount Husek, if that's even how you pronounce it, this is a game that you might find fun. So card cultivation is a game like Stacklands, but you replace all the human stuff with cultivation stuff, where you can refine artifacts, cultivate, also trying to find out the past of your character, all while trying to stay alive and improve towards the end. It's really a fun game if you're into cultivation. If not, maybe don't play it. That's all I have to say for this game, so let's just move on to the next one. Now, Standalone is a game that I've checked out before, but we're doing it again because I really like it and I would highly recommend you guys play it. It is a 2D action roguelike, if that's what you're looking for. I'd akin it to Dead Cells because that's really the more popular game that I would say that you guys would know for what it plays like. The only thing is you can't swap your weapons during the run. Blaze Blue Entropy Effect is also another one I would say this is like. The gameplay you're seeing is from the playtest, which I am sharing because someone already asked the developer if they could live stream this, so I assume if they're okay with them live streaming it, they're okay with me putting this in a video. So everything you see here might be subject to change, or it might just stay the same. I know one thing that changed is, what is it, Thunderstorm? They changed a little bit about this. There's also different relics, more stuff, so you know, I can't wait for the official release. Until then, look at this gameplay as I wreck this boss. Now, Artis Impact is a RPG game with the standard RPG format. However, it has its own unique charm with the art style and the funny story beats, as well as character design. I can't say it truly does something completely unique, but you know how RPG games are. Therefore, I recommend you try it out and determine for yourself who you will want to play it. And for an honorable mention, because its DLC comes out in like 2 months, we have Wandering Sword. It's a cultivation game just like card cultivation, except if you like strategy and RPGs. It gets only an honorable mention because I played the demo but never bought the game. I'm thinking about buying it recently. And with that, that's the end of the video. So let me know if you liked the video or if you disliked the video. Subscribe for more and I will see you in the next one. Really, let me know your opinion.